then what is the use? What is the use having great command over this language if you can't express yourself confidently? I think we are meeting for the very first time. So before diving deep into this conversation, I want to know something more about you.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I'll tell you about myself. So this is Nishi. I'm connecting you from Delhi. I completed my graduation. After that, I am working as a customer representative in that company. And
Okay.
if I talk about my hobbies, so I love reading books and listening songs. And along with, I have started my YouTube journey as well, just to make them understand about the basic structures of grammar, which I do.
Okay, wonderful. What a wonderful introduction.
Okay, so you are totally spiritual person, right, ma'am?
Because earlier I was not that kind of person. And earlier my perspective was totally different. But just because of I have learned this language, and having learned this language has given me so many opportunities to listen to great personalities, motivational speakers. And from them, I got to know this fact that in our life, spirituality matters a lot. There are so many spiritual leaders having got success in their life. They are on the path of that spirituality and searching about what you are. Spirituality
Exactly.
that you have to find God. No, but you have to find yourself. Who?
Yourself, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm also trying to
Yeah,
find out, figure it out. What am I?
I can say we are in the same boat. The reason I'm also believe on spirituality. That thing when we think positive before starting our day, so our days goes very well, and it would be the productive.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Spirituality doesn't mean that you have to do so many things. If you are a kind of a positive person, you always try to maintain that situation, that your own situation, that it doesn't matter what's going around yourself, but you are at the same position. Your minds, your thoughts are not getting affected by others. If someone's saying good to you, still you have the same feeling for that person. If someone is going to abuse you, okay, still it's not going to affect you. It means you are a kind of a spiritual person because now you are not getting affected
Exactly.
by others. And earlier, I was also that kind of person just because of having negative comments on my channel. So I used to get affected. But nowadays, it doesn't affect me whether I get more views on my channel or not, whether I get negative comments or not. But I always calm, serene, and it's nothing like that कि मेरे मन में कुछ उथल पुथल है. It's totally another
You
what, yeah.
you know what? I have watched your so many videos on YouTube, and I believe you are that person who tried to speak in that atmosphere where English was not spoken. So that was a thing which you have done. But some people they try to put you down, like they will say you are making the mistakes, your pronunciation are not good. Even they do not try to support you in your journey, and they haven't tried by themselves, but they can try to just pull you leg by saying their negative reviews. But I believe when I watched your videos, I thought one thing: my God, there are many people they make a lame excuses. I'll do that thing. I do not get time. I did not go to school, so that was the reason. But in your case, you complete your dream, and you have fulfillment that things, which was a tremendous things which I can see inside you.
Absolutely. I through this journey was not so easy and not so difficult at the same time. This journey was totally dependent on my own thought, my own dreams. If I set a goal for me, so I had to work and I worked on it. And still the goal is too far. I have to just keep working on it because this
Exactly.
have only a single life, and we shouldn't let others to dominate us, because being a human nowadays, so many, especially in this generation, each and everyone just want to dominate us. Each and everyone just want to show us what are our faults, but they are not pointing out their mistakes. Like when we try to accuse someone that you are the one, that one finger is from the other side, but rest of the fingers are
Four,
from her.
three fingers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good example which you have given right now.
Get बंद कर दे. Yeah. So before pointing out others' mistake, first of all, you have to try to figure it out. What about yours? Don't criticize others. Don't always try to make fun of others. Because if you are going to make fun of others, then also have that much strength so that people can make fun of yours as well.
Exactly.
We're getting this reality that English is really very mandatory for us to learn. Then we start, we learn everything. But the fact is that when we have to go for an interview, then we don't have enough confidence to talk about, to share our knowledge that we
Yeah.
already. And then what is the use? What is the use having great command over this language if you can't express yourself confidently?
Exactly.
Study. So it's better to work on your confidence from the very first day of your learning.
Yeah, I have seen those many people, they are good at communication skill. In terms of speaking, they are struggling somewhere. They are not able to deliver themselves because they haven't tried to speak in English and they haven't tried to face that people by face to face. While telephonic, they speak. They can crack that interview. But when they come to face and ask the question, they feel I'm making the mistake. So beyond thinking about that thing, they haven't tried. So that's a basic thing, so they are not getting the confidence.
Yeah, it
So for
doesn't.
that
Especially you have already given, I think, so many interviews. So what do you think in interviews? What matters? Fluency matters or your confidence on your face? It
ma'am,
matters.
I don't know why people say I need focus on my fluency. Fluency means you are fluent. I can simply say because we are interacting, you are able to convey your thought. So I believe that would be fluency. But when you face the interview, so interviewer know about you and you have to give the reply to them. You are not try to be a calm and you can be like, yeah, my name, yeah, Nishi, like that. So you have to be in that line, yeah, my name is Nishi, I'm doing this thing, that thing. So your confidence should be there. If you don't know the answer, so you can give the positive reply to them, so that person know, yeah, you are trying to give the response, but you not aware about that thing. So confidence matters a lot in terms of fluency. Here I have watched many videos on YouTube and they are worrying about the fluency. Guys, I can tell one thing. You do not have to speak in a fluent so that person can't be understand you. And while using advanced structure, you are trying to be a sound native does not make sense. Try to use a simple way, but there should be the correction, not to making the lot of mistake. And speak like a native, very calm when we talk in our native language. So we feel calm while speaking, and it sounds natural. So that should be a part of while speaking. But they have the different perspective.
Yeah, you are right. I think whenever it comes to speaking this language, then just having this thought in our mind that I am going to speak a different language, which is not my mother tongue,
Yeah,
this always makes us feel overwhelmed. And because of this, we always fumble. We
and
always
they
stammer.
make, yeah, and they make a lot of mistake because we think, oh my god, I'm talking to you, Shoda ma'am, so I have to show my advanced structures and I
No,
want
no,
to be
no.
in a hurry, so it means it make me making the mistakes a lot. So we have to be talk like a calmly so that person can understand you and you know that how to deliver the concept and how to deliver the communication things, which
I
I
think
believe.
we are the Indians who give so much importance to fluency or advanced English. Otherwise,
Yeah.
if talk about native speakers, say they do use only very simple English. They don't use
Yeah,
advanced.
yeah, they have their own slangs, as we can say in our day-to-day life, idioms, phrases that would be their habituals while speaking. But apart from that, they use very simple structures of the grammar because we have watched many videos, right, ma'am?
Yeah. So,
But
but
being an Indian, they have different. Yeah, ma'am.
What about you? How long have you been trying to learn this language?
It has been more than 1.5 years, and I have been learning this language. I stopped it when I started working. So in my initial time of working, I was not getting the time to just enhance my skill. But after that, I back to Grill again started this language while recording myself or uploading on YouTube.
And what is your why? What is your reason for learning this language?
For improving myself, and second thing would be that what if I'll get married and I'll get a child in my life, so I want to educate that person. There is no need to struggle which I faced a lot in my initial time, and along with I want to interact with the many people so they do not try to judge me while showing their communication skills. So that's the main thing, because being a modern, you have to be know about the what's going on across the world. So that is a reason I'm trying. If I go across the country and across the India, so how we will interact with the people. So that's the basic fundamental which I do. But you are doing a great work, ma'am.
Thank you, thank you. And I think behind this, there was some misfortune who pushed me to do something for myself, for my husband as well. And that's why I always say this. Problems are not to just stop you. Problems always come in your life just to push you to start doing something new, to start a new journey, to start a new venture in your life.
Exactly. Exactly. Because there are some people, they always worrying about the problem. Due to this problem, I haven't done this thing, that thing. But up beyond just facing the problem, you will see many paths are waiting for you for your bright future. So we have to just take a action and then work on that thing.
I think worrying about future is totally useless. You don't know about
Exactly.
what is going to happen within even 1 second, after 1 second. So don't worry about your past, what has already happened in your past, and forget worrying about your future. Just try to live this time. Try to enjoy this moment, only your present.
Exactly, ma'am. That I can say your thoughts definitely telling me you have made up your mind in that way spiritual. So if whatever situation will come in your life, whosoever obstacle you will face, you will be a remain silent and calm while taking any kind of further action. So that is the power of spirituality.
Yeah, there is no doubt. I think in spirituality, there's immense power, and even I can't hold that power inside me. Spirituality, if you are a kind of person who is totally spiritual, then just having a look on a spiritual person face, you can see so much glow on that person's face.
Yeah,
See things. And this thing I too want to learn, because if you are eating nonsense things, like you can eat whatever you feel like. So learning about spirituality, it's also about controlling your mind, to have a to
exactly.
be not to be slave of our mind, but just to make mind our slave. We don't have to do whatever mind always speak. No, we have to order it, that I want to do, and just focus on that. Like when we start doing meditation, then what happens? There's no doubt we want to do meditation, but what our mind does, it just keeps thinking, इसके बारे में उसके बारे में, यहाँ क्या हो रहा है वहाँ क्या हो रहा है.
ये भी करना है, वो भी करना है. Yeah,
It just like
exactly.
we always keep jumping from this thought to that thought. So it means we have to work on that. And how can we do it? Repeating just by repeating this meditation. We have to repeat each and every day. We have to do. एक बार नहीं होगा, दो बार नहीं होगा, तीन बार नहीं होगा, at least 100 100वें दिन पे that will definitely happen, that you can control your mind at least for 5 minutes.
And there was one more example. If you want to, yeah, command of the horse, so you have to just gear up that thing again and again and again. Even so that thing happened, you have to focus 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes.
And you know, sister, this is the biggest mistake that a learner does. Okay, whenever it comes to watching any video, then he just have his phone and he just start watching. And even he doesn't know how fast the time flies. And two are just finish because he keeps moving from this video to that video, this video to that video. So instead of this, try to stick to only one video and try to watch or listen that video at least 5 times so that you can get to know each and everything from that video.
They
So
do not get a constant, yeah, we can say constant is not there in their mind. So that should be a clear. Because while watching one time, it can't be make you understand each and everything in that particular video.
yeah, you are right. And I think it's about to half an hour. So I need
Yeah.
session. By the way, I really enjoyed this session and especially your background. I really loved it.
You know what? I am sitting in the park nearest to my office. So I want to, do you want to show my office?
You work here, isn't it?
Yeah, I work here. Yeah. That would be, let me show you. Unable to show you. Uh, yeah, back cam. Yeah, ma'am, it's hanging right now. So I'll show you next time. Yeah, hello. Yeah, ma'am. See here. That's my company.
Mhm. It's really very big.
Yeah, that's a MNC. So there are many processes which are conducted here. So due to this, yes, ma'am.
How long have you been working here?
It has been more than 3 years.
3 years. And what about your
Yeah.
salary, if you don't mind?
I am, ma'am. I am getting around 35.
It's great.
So that would be, yeah. When I started to work here, so that was the time my salary was not up to the mark. But after getting the experience and did the good work, so my salary was appraised and I was getting good packages right now.
Yeah, I think your experience
Yeah.
helps a lot. Earlier you
Yeah.
were the new one, but now you are the experienced one. So definitely you are going to get increase in your salary.